Shalom, shalom, brothers and the few obedient sisters. This is your brother Wasilkamilbey, and we are Shamstoppers. And we reserve all our rights, all right? And waive any of them. We don't waive any of them. Okay? I'm gonna show y'all some stuff, all right? But I want to read this to you. Fellas, if you didn't sign any contracts, you got them. Fellas, if you sign any contracts, you got to do some work. All right? You got to do some type of work, you know what I mean, to get the job done. And that way you'll be successful. And look at this. To be awarded child support, the family code does not require an obligee. Okay? That's a creditor. To have actual physical possession of a child. Right? El Paso, Texas Appellate Court, no petition. Obligors unsuccessfully argue, aka unsuccessfully prove, that the court could not award child support for a period in which child lived with her aunt. Now look at this right here. See this shit right here? When the Attorney General provides title for these services, it is entitled to an assignment of support rights from the person receiving those services. The person, who is the person receiving services? Your baby mama. Right? She, her, and the agency are all in bed with each other. They are all business partners. Okay? Think about it. Let's do some wording. All right? What is a policy? A written agreement. Let me cut this light on. Wait a minute. Policy. What is that? A written agreement which puts insurance coverage into effect. You see that shit? Personal injury. Wrongful conduct causing false arrest, invasion of privacy, libel, slander, defamation of character, bodily injury. The injury is against a person in contrast, property damage, or what? Destruction. Right? So, when you go into these courts, what are you being sued for? If it's not none of those and they suing you on a loan, that means they want you to contract with them. And a lot of you contracted with these people, and a lot of you didn't. And a lot of you that did not contract with these people, pat yourself on the back. Okay? Now, we're going to do obligee. You see that? Obligee, fidelity bond, liability, business exposure, surety bond. Right? Obligor, an individual or other entity who has promised to perform a certain act, like signing that contract shit. For example, an insurance company promises to pay a death benefit in a life insurance policy is enforced at the time of the death of an insured. Y'all see that? What's up, fellas? Huh? It's her debt. She's the obligee. When she fills out that application, she is the obligor. and she became the obligee when they send you that paperwork to come to court to see if you're gonna bite. Okay? Hold up. These are for the this is for the dummies who talking about you're not the legal entity, right? But go buy a gun out of the store with that legal entity name, right? Legal entity, a person or organization that has the legal standing to enter into a contract and may be sued for failure to perform as agreed in the contract. You see that? As agreed in the contract. So if you up here signing contract agreements with other entities, right? Look at that. A child under legal age is not a legal entity. A corporation is a legal entity since it is a person in the eyes of the law. A legal entity may be expected to have a tax identification number or employer identification number and to file the required tax returns. Right? Now, here's another one. Here's a good one for you today, fellas. You ready for this one? Property settlement. The non-taxable division during a divorce or property owned or obtained by the spouses throughout their marriage. Alimony and child support are normally not considered part of a property settlement. So you have these punk ass family lawyers put that shit in there and you sign off like a dummy, right? So, fellas, this was quick, short, sweet, and to the motherfucking point. You know what I mean? These judges under Article 3, all these judges, including the inferior judges, are bound by the United States Constitution and your constitutional rights. If they violate that, then you have them. Okay? Hey, hit us up. We got more shit. This live stream finna go live. We finna have some more fun. Okay? Hit us up. Comment section. You know what I mean? Peace.